Right then guys, we are back. We are back out again. We're down on Cellars Beach, up the tube and all that. Welcome back. Brought my brother down here. He hasn't fished here before. It's the mouth of the River Yell. Hopefully we're after a couple of bass, something like that. We're using 3-way swivels today. So 5-ounce leads to start. We'll probably have to up them to 6s, maybe 7s later on as the tide starts to pull. We're fishing the outgoing tide today. We've got peeler crab, live rag, we've got some frozen blacks. So hopefully we'll be able to produce you something good. Obviously we've got the essentials, got the Haribo's tank plastics and that. Luke's first time down here obviously, so yeah, looks good for a bite. We got here nice and early. It's literally just got light. It's about 5:30. Got down here for about 4 o'clock, set up on the rocks. You know, we just wanted to get down here on the mark really. There's not a lot of room to fish here, but as the tide goes out, we'll move down onto the beach and hopefully we'll get you some fish. Right, I'm going to get some fresh baits on because mine have been out there for a minute. We haven't had any fish yet. We've had a cast each. Luke's is just about to bait up again, so right, we're going to get after it. Let's get you some fish in a bit. Bosh, right then people. Obviously, just reeled the rods in, completely stripped. On one rod, obviously I'm fishing peeler crab and ragworm. On the second rod, sorry, it is early. Haven't been away very long, but I'm fishing single sand eel with a strip of squid. I've got the Ilux squid from Wrigglers. When I'm doing sand eel squid wraps, I like to use the Ilux squid because you can just cut nice thin strips to wrap alongside the sand eel. So obviously that will get you a little bit of a better distance. But yeah, obviously sand eel squid. I've took the head and the tail off already. Just going to bind that on. You've got the elastic there, boy. Whoop. Right. Oops. Get my foot in. Right, and then away we go. Obviously, whip, whip, whip. I know a lot of you have seen this before, but there are new people to the channel every now and again. So, just gonna whip that up nicely. Nice slimline bait. Even though I'm using the fixed paternoster, I'm still using a panel hook. Just because I feel confident using a hook, a panel hook as well. You know, there's 2 chances of hooking the fish then, isn't there? So, right, there we go. Whip that on, hook proud. This is the first for me. I don't usually go fishing this early in the morning, but obviously my brother, it's a lot easier for him to get out early in the morning, so I thought, well, I'll put the effort in. We'll get up nice and early. We'll head down to Cellars Beach and see if we can get him a few bass, maybe a ray, something like that. That'll be ideal. And I like getting out fishing with him, to be fair. Don't see each other all the time, so it's a bonus. You got a bite, Luke? Oh, there you go, look, he's got a bite. We've only been here, well, been here a couple of hours. It's just started to get light, so it's meant to get nice and sunny today, so I'm sure it's going to be an enjoyable day anyway, and we might even have a live fish for you on camera. Just nibbles, is it? Right, well, if it develops into anything, I'll bring it back, but yeah, we'll get this one sent out. Hopefully we'll get some in a bit. Hey, and there you have it. 1-0 to Lucas. I knew he could do it for the camera. If we hold it like that, though, it looks massive. Yeah, little baby wrasse. Just pulled this one in, give him a couple of little love taps on the old rod skeety. And yeah, there you go, first one. Little close up there. Absolutely miniature perfection. So hopefully we can get a couple of these, but about 20 times the size. Right then, boy, do you want to go and put them back? I'll go put them back. Oh, that was dropping. Yeah, they have got some spikes to them. Right then, people, we're off to a good start. We're on the fish, so hopefully there'll be many more today. We've got a fair few hours of fishing, so we're going to get back to it in a bit. Bosh, right then, people, as you can see, the old current bun's started to come out. It's getting later on into the morning now. Got the tank plastics out, gives a bit of energy. Still lagging a bit tired, but yeah. Lucas has had a couple more bites. I haven't had anything yet. I've lost a couple of rigs. But yeah, you never know. Could get a lot better. Obviously 1-0 to Lucas. He's winning the match so far. Might have to send him some money when we finish. But yeah, other than that, absolute beautiful place to fish. If you've never fished down here, get yourself down here. It's quite easy fishing off the rocks. You do lose a couple of leads and stuff, but you know, as it's fishing, it is what it is. Oh, they are sour. Put them down for a minute. But yeah, obviously Lucas has just put another crab bait out. We're just using crab baits at the minute because that's what we're getting the bites on. At low water, I'm going to go back to sandy and squid and try and hit the sandbank on the other side. See if we can get a small line or a spotted or something like that. Obviously we haven't blanked, we've got a fish on. Well, I'm still blanking, but we're getting bites, so I'm sure I'll get one. Well, hopefully. Lucas normally beats me all the time. He gets beginner's luck, I think, but it's what it is. Well, looks like we're going to get a few coffees on. Have a little bit of a munch. And hopefully get into a few fish. I might change my rigs over later. I might put some pulley panels on. Because I think I keep getting stuck, so maybe that might help me. Other than that, guys, fishing's not no monsters yet. Yet. I'm sure Lucas will get us one, but other than that, just watching the yachts and that go out. And what do you reckon, Luke? Do you like it? Spot's nice, isn't it? Feel like we're like somewhere in Scotland or something. There's no people around anywhere. There's one swimmer. You know, she's a local person, just popped down. But other than that, we've seen a few yachts and just loads of wasps everywhere. I've nearly been stung like 3 or 4 times. We'll get some fresh baits out now and hopefully bring you back with a fish in a bit. But as you can see in the background, Lucas has managed to like hook himself a nice little schoolie.
Yes.
First one of the session.
Little fishy bait.
Not massive, but let's just get the out there.
That's what I wanted. That is what I wanted.
There you go. Absolute belter. So that's 2-0 now, so he's absolutely spanking me. I feel like that's how it's going to go all day, to be fair. But yeah, we're going to get this little chap back and hopefully we can get a bigger one. Maybe one for the table. Right then, in a bit. Lucas doing his bit for society. Putting the small schoolie back. Just showed the women. The women's never seen a bass before, so, you know, he's just showing her how we release them. Obviously you can't keep them when they're so big, but yeah, hopefully we get a bigger one over 42. That one's gone back nicely, and yeah, obviously where we're fishing off the rocks into the bay there. As you can see, the tide line is literally just there, so we're just flicking the rods out. No mega casting or anything like that. Obviously that point over there is called Seasons. If you type that in on the map, it'll come up. And then as you walk around here, you've got obviously that point there, which is called Cellars Rocks. That's where we normally get. That's where I had my big bite last time I fished down here with Chris Donald. And then obviously round the corner over there, just tucked in behind there, you've got Cellars Beach. As the tide gets a bit lower, you can go down on there and you can fish all the way out. And it's just sand out there, and then this bit's a bit rougher, and then you've got some sandbanks just over there. And that's where Lucas just had the small bass from. So we're going to put a few more baits out and hopefully we'll get a few more fish in a bit. Bosh, right then people. We are back. I haven't caught anything yet. Lucas is on number 2. He's had 2 fish. The beach is starting to get packed now. There's lots of kayakers and stuff going past, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful. Obviously, with me not catching anything, I'm starting to get a bit like, need to change things up a little bit. So I'm going to put the big pulley panel out with a pair of size 5s, put a massive sandy or squid bait on there and whack it out. See if we can get a huss or something like that. Or, I know you get thornbacks in that ear as well, so never know, might pick one of them up. Right. So, without further ado, elastic. Well, I might just put a big squid bait out. Yeah, why not? That's what I'm going to do. Skizzers. Big bit of squid. You alright, mate? Had a couple of bass, mate. Only small ones.
Not a bad place to do it.
Lovely, isn't it? Right, let's get this bait whipped on. Cool. Drop it. Get this one in. Get this one in and put the other bait on it, I reckon. Right then, people. As you probably just seen. Huh? Oh no, I'm just talking to the camera. We got quite a lot of people at the beach now and they keep interrupting me while I'm filming, but obviously you've got to talk to everyone, haven't you? Can't just ignore them. But just about to put a new rig on. I haven't got my clip on, so I can't just clip straight over, so I'm tying them off. Probably should do, but I'm going to try putting a big squid bait out, see if we can't get something moving. Get something a bit bigger. Yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare. Hopefully no one interrupts this bit. Just had a guy come and get changed right in front of me, so you know. Can't be putting his naked little butt on the camera, can we, Lucas?
No.
It's not OnlyFans. Right. As you can see. Oh. I don't know if that's going to cast very well, actually. A bit big. Big squid bait there. Just about to go out. Hopefully we can pick up something different, maybe get a bigger bass or something like that. But yeah. Let you know how it goes in a bit. Gosh, right then, guys. Well, unfortunately, the beach has turned into a bit like a day at Baywatch. Yeah, lots of people, lots of boats, lots of canoes and stuff, kayaks. So, yeah, not sure how long we're going to stay for. Give it another hour or two, but I've had both rods taken out already by a kayaker and stuff, and sometimes it's not worth it. Just call it an early day. But I think we're going to fish for another hour or so and see if we can't get another fish out, but might be cut short today. Didn't realise it was going to be so sunny. I thought it was going to be overcast, but you know, as it is with the weather, it's turned out sunny, so everyone that's on holiday turned up to the only tiny bit of beach that there is down on this river. So, right. Well, you got a snag?
No.
Oh, it's line tangled. Right, anyway, in a bit. Bosh! Right then, people, we're back. Obviously, we've had to move round onto the rocks. The beach is full up with tourists, holiday makers and all that kind of stuff. You know, you can't blame them, it's sunny, innit? Do you know what I mean? That's what you got to do when you're on holiday. I'll be doing the same thing, but it does ruin the fishing a little bit. But we've managed to find ourselves a little spot on the rocks, which is fishable for 4 rods. So hopefully, with any luck, we'll get into a few more fish. We've got a couple of hours left. We're going to fish till low and then maybe an hour or two up and then make our way home. But yeah, hopefully I'm feeling lucky. Lucas is just peeling up a crab now. Gonna get some fresh baits out and yeah, get after it. Right then, bosh, in a bit. Bosh, right then, people. Well, unfortunately, we haven't had any more fish between us. We've had, obviously, since we've been here, we've had a few casts and stuff. But obviously, more and more boats and people now have turned up, so doesn't look like it's going to happen. But obviously, Lucas had those couple of fish earlier. I think I pretty much lied to someone when they asked us what we had. I said a couple of small bass. Obviously, bass, wrasse, same sort of thing, innit? But yeah, unfortunately, no mega ones this time. But obviously, back out again Wednesday, so hopefully we can get one in then. I've enjoyed myself. I haven't seen my brother for a while, so it's been quite good to catch up. So hopefully we can get you for you next time, and then Lucas can get a mega one as well. Obviously he's beat me today, he's had 2, but you know, there's always next time. Right then. Anyway, as always, if I don't see you before, I'll see you after, and if not, I'll see you on the bank in a bit.